Hey, Mariah here. So, I believe I tapped into something last week, and I wanted to share with you that there's so much self-hatred out there, self-hatred towards ourselves, towards our actions, towards our body, towards our mind, what we are thinking, our desires, our beliefs, and I actually discovered a practice that takes us beyond the self-hatred into self-love. So I have to share this with you guys. Since I can think, I'm naturally a very skinny girl, and folks used to call me bean steak or skinny stick, or ways to express how skinny I was. And I know that the ideal body type is being skinny, and I know that I'm super lucky to fit into that ideal body type, what media is framing as the ideal body type. And but I realized when children were kind of picking at me due to my skinniness, that I saw that skinniness as a weakness. I saw that skinniness as something like, oh, like my body is weak, my body is sickly, there's something wrong with me, why you can see all my bones, my ribs. And it doesn't matter how much I eat, like you can still see all of those bones, and I hated it. Literally, like for me, that was, for a very long time, I really shied away. I'm quite tall. I'm around 177 centimeters tall, and I tried to make myself smaller. Like I dug my head. I kind of curved my shoulders inwards. Like everything in me wanted to be smaller, wanted to be not seen, invisible. Like if I wanted to choose a superpower, I wanted to be invisible, being so skinny that nobody could see me. And that's how I felt, like nobody actually would see me. And naturally I chose girlfriends that were much bigger than me, much more confident, and going out there. And yeah, like this was my ideal. Like I still love to hug women who are voluptuous, just because it feels so good, it feels so nourishing. And so I totally disrespected my body. I treated it as such. And as you can see in the background, there's a swan that I think fits perfectly into what I'm sharing today. There's the story of the ugly swan, right? The ugly little swan, that baby that hasn't realized yet that it's about to transform into this beautiful swan. And I feel like this is really something where we can decide, whether we live our lives accepting our body or hating our body, accepting ourselves and our body. And I actually feel that like when we start accepting the body, we accept also ourselves. There's a much deeper truth to that. Even though we start on the surface, we obviously start on the physical material, the physical plane, but we can take it deeper from there. So, and what I discovered in the last week was something so exciting to see, and it was also part of the Awakened Women conference, where I worked with the women around stepping into their truer self. And so somebody's actually chopping here some coconut, I think. I hope you can still hear me. Anyways, so I dropped into a plane where I realized, oh my gosh, it's not anymore so much about the mental sphere of how to tackle self-love. How can I, like, often we try to approach things in a mental way, like figuring it out mentally, figuring out, okay, what do I need to do to love myself? Okay, I need to accept that voice maybe inside of my head, or I need to face that emotion. But it's a lot here. And when I started working with those women, I realized, oh my gosh, like I need to skip that mental part. It's not anymore figuring it out, it's actually feeling it. So what I was doing is simply making the woman aware, and right now your hands are somewhere lying on your lap. Maybe they're, I don't know, just like that, or I don't know, maybe you're touching your belly, or your hands are sitting somewhere on your body, right? So use your hands, because your hands are actually one of the most sensitive organs to feel. You feel like your fingertips are the most sensitive, most precise organs on your body. You will probably feel the most in those fingertips. So use your fingertips, your full hand, to really connect to that body part. I'm just showing it up here so you can see it. So to really connect, I'm like fully like entering into my hand with my mind. I'm using the mind as a tool, as a way of connecting. And once I feel connected with my hand, I start noticing how it's connected on my skin. So how the hand is touching my skin, how those fingertips are touching my skin, my whole palm connected, just lying there. And there's a beauty in this. There's a beauty in this connection between yourself and yourself and your body, yourself and your most precious temple that holds your soul, that provides you with life. So really go there, like bring your mind to that connection and feel that connection. Feel those, maybe it's a bit sweaty. I'm in Bali right now, so there's a bit of sweat there, a bit of humidity. That's fine. Just go there and feel. And from that feeling, gently come back. From that feeling of connectedness, I would like you to invite to live this day, live today from this day of connection. Live this day from a place of touch. So I'm pretty sure you're going to have a shower today. So that's the best way of actually integrating what you just experienced into your daily life. So for example, have a shower. I call this the self-love shower. You have a shower, stand under it and feel the water touching you. Feel it slowly pouring over you, flowing over you. Then when you put some soap on your body, instead of rubbing it really fast and, like in a practical, pragmatic way, do it slowly and gently. Really move into this space of connection, touch, self-love. And from that space, you suddenly become really present with what is your body, your soul. And from this place, from what is, you enter into a natural, authentic space of self-love. There's no more mental stuff needed. There's no more to-dos or tasks that are necessary for self-love. It's only that beingness, only that here, I'm here for you. And so when you go into that self-love shower, really take the time to wash yourself, to touch your body in a sensual way, in a slow and nourishing way. Maybe when you're finished, you can use some beautiful oils. I use, for example, rose oil that resonates with the heart chakra. So that rose oil is nourishing you. It's opening up. And, instead of, again, rubbing fast and really practical, rub it gently, rub it sensually, rub it in a way you would like your lover to massage you, to nourish you. And from that space, when you project that also, how you want to be treated, treat yourself that way. And you will see all of those self-love things fall into place, and you notice, that life becomes more of an experience through your body. And for example, also eating food can be a total orgasmic pleasure, right? Like eating really slowly and really taking that in, taking all those senses in, using the senses for your own sensuality, for your sensual self-love. And So I'm very excited to hear from you how that self-love shower goes for you, and what are you doing to love yourself more, to step into your body self-love? What is it that you do right now, or maybe have experienced in the past, that helps you? I would love to hear your comments below, and make sure, if you enjoyed this video, to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks so much, and have a wonderful Sensual Self-Love Day.